I knew there was something up with Petscop 21. They wouldn't just give us nothing if it wasn't something. And wouldn't you know it, it was something. Apparently, Petscop 21's little dance moves and whatnot are synced up to a song by, I think the band or the group is called Ace of Base. And it's, I don't know what the song is called specifically, but The Sign is what it's essentially called. Which is probably why they said The Sign in the description of that video, because they were trying to hint to you that that's what they were referencing. And at first when I saw the comparison, I was like, no, this isn't synced up at all. But then I saw Care started moving around the signs when they said I saw the sign in the song, and I'm like, oh, this is the same thing. They're synced up. And then, because I know Petscop isn't just gonna reference something without there being any meaning behind the reference that relates to the story of Petscop, I looked up, you know, what does the song mean? So basically the meaning translates to you're kind of in a toxic relationship and life shows you a bunch of signs to like get you out of that relationship. Hence the whole I saw the sign thing in the chorus of that song. And how does that relate to Petscop? Well, I think the toxic relationship, obviously, is Care and Marvin's relationship. And there are two things that they could be referring to in terms of Care seeing the sign. One, it could be whatever prompted Care to get out of the school in the first place and to like run away from it. The other thing that is a little bit more recent knowledge is it could have been when Care looked in the mirror and saw like her clear reflection rather than the blurry and just foggy reflection that Marvin showed her through the vase. Either way though, what Petscop 21 essentially translates to is Care's victory dance. She saw the sign, she cut ties with Marvin, she's done. And that's kind of nice to know that Care at least gets a happy ending, you know? I like that, because normally projects like this end on a depressing note, but it's good that at least one character gets their happy ending. Next up, I'm sure you've all been waiting on this, the left and right stuff. I was only able to find two other instances, besides Petscop 11's rant that I'm not even sure led to a correct conclusion. The other two parts where left and right are kind of mentioned are Petscop 3, when Paul is unsure what's on the right of the table. This could be Paul mixing up his left and right. I'm not sure though, because Paul seems pretty, like he doesn't stutter when he says, I don't know what that is on the right there. So it's a little iffy, but if he is getting confused, what that essentially means is that he's referring to Tool rather than the little tweezer things or whatever the freak they are, which does technically make sense because it's not that Paul hasn't seen Tool before, it's that he doesn't know what it is because we hadn't found that out yet. That wasn't until Petscop 5, this happened in Petscop 3. So there is evidence to support that maybe Paul's directions were off. It's just a little iffy because, again, he doesn't stutter when he says that. And then we have the example in Petscop 14 where Paul is describing the room that he saw in Marvin's demo recording. You know, talking about like where the placement of certain things is, and he goes left, right, left, right, like mixing up his... And this is like the one explicit example of Paul mixing up his directions. So we do know that the controls do confuse people and that Marvin is totally justified in being confused about the controls. That's pretty much it. Aside from the note, which does mention, you know, right in the code. But there is evidence to support the fact that that is actually the correct right. Because A, it shows a right arrow on the calendar, where, you know, I thought that might be what, like represents the code and, like, when it was implemented. The other very explicit example, though, is in Petscop 9 when Paul actually goes right to turn into the Shadow Monster Man rather than the reverse control version of those directions. Anyway, I've spent how much time? Literally 5 minutes discussing this. Let's get into the reaction. Oh boy, literally, we're at the top row of the channel now. I don't have to scroll or anything. Petscop 22. 25 minutes. See, this is why I need to hurry up and get into this. Anything new in the description? Yes, there is. In a way, recordings have the power to raise the dead. They're kind of scary. Isn't that one of the lines from the previous descriptions? I'll have to go back and read the other ones, which I'm not gonna do right now. Alright, well, let's get into Petscop 22. Oh, okay, we're at Tool again. I thought I said I didn't like this stuff. Okay, where was the... Are we asking where was the windmill? Yeah, but that was censored before, wasn't it? So why is it showing us this again? Also, this is an auto recording in Gen 8. I have no idea who's playing right now, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's just censored again. And we also have the key... Wait! Is this Paul's recordings? Oh, snap, dude. Paul has recordings. That would make sense, because he did mention, like, you know, his demo stuff being recorded and whatnot, so that makes sense, but it's just kind of crazy to see. Alright, so yeah, that's the end of that. Oh, wait, there's more?
Hey there. How's it going?
Okay, he's talking to someone. We haven't heard Paul in a while. Oh my goodness, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm okay. What do you think of that picture?
Okay, so clearly I was right about it being a picture of, like, where the windmill is. Or he's talking about something else. I could be wrong still.
Yeah, so I went up and I typed, where is the windmill? And that didn't work. And so I tried, where was the windmill? And that's how I got the text.
Okay, so yeah, there's a picture and there is text. My question is, why did Paul keep this from us? Like, why take out this conversation from the footage?
In the picture. Yeah, I looked them up. The top numbers, I looked them up. You're gonna want to look them up yourself. Yeah, punch them in.
What are they talking about top numbers? Is it like coordinates? I'm not sure. I'll have to listen a bit to understand like what they're saying.
I'll wait.
Oh, bro is literally waiting. Well, I guess we gotta wait too then.
It's a 2.
Okay, so some discrepancies in the numbers. Oh boy, this is fun.
I know.
Sounded like he was responding to me for a second.
I know, me too. That was what first thought. First thought. There's not a lot of detail, but it looks like a stone. Not yet. Actually, I wanted to go with you tomorrow. That's why Friday. How about that?
Okay, they're making plans to go somewhere. Did they like actually go to the windmill? Is that what's happening here?
Okay. No, I'm gonna sit on it until then. I'm not showing the family until I've seen it myself.
Okay. So that's why Paul kept this from us. Because he didn't want the family seeing. So they at least started getting involved around in between Petscop 9 and 10.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not recording. I stopped it.
Then how are we seeing this, huh?
What do you think of the bottom numbers?
Bottom numbers?
No, they're different. I want to hear what you think first.
Wish I could hear what they think. Clearly they're not in the room with Paul, whoever he's talking to. Probably his friend, because we know Paul was talking to like a friend back in these episodes. And he's clearly like been talking to them over the phone rather than in person, because we would hear their voice if it was in person.
Yep.
Yep, okay, alright, yepperoonie.
Yeah, we would have to find out how big. Like, we'd have to find out how big a tile is. One of the tiles.
What?
Like, if we could figure out how big one tile is in feet or meters.
They doing math calculations? What kind of elementary? Actually, this is definitely not elementary. This is like high school math stuff that they're probably gotta do.
What I'm thinking is if we could measure how far away the staircase is, the staircase is from the windmill. The staircase closest, the one that's closest to the windmill. If we could measure how far away that is from the windmill, what I'm wondering is if we could find something there.
Oh my gosh. So they are going to the windmill, the real life windmill then. And they're trying to essentially locate where the in-game staircase, like the staircase in Petscop that's like close to the windmill, they're trying to locate where that is in real life to see if there's something there. That's like some ARG level digging right there. Like, holy moly. Paul was not joking about these investigation bros. Holy manoli, dude. That's probably not even a real word.
Yeah, exactly. We could do that. It's unlikely. This is already pretty. It's exciting. This is why I'm not telling the family, because it's exciting. But it's unlikely. But it's still worth a try. And what I'm thinking we should do: go and measure the stone on the ground, compare it to the size of the windmill in the game, and then we can use that for conversions.
What? Paul, what are you talking about at this point? What stone?
Which we can do it based on tiles, how far we can walk in a second, like speed, whatever is the easy way to do what I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh, they're really going deep with this. They really went deep with this.
Sure. And I think it's more likely we could use real life to find things in the game, like the reverse, which we can do that, and then we don't have to like aimlessly walk around to find stuff. That would be interesting.
That is actually valid, because it's very clear that a lot of these like areas in Petscop are based on like real places within the Petscop universe, and so that method actually works. and is probably what led Paul to finding the house in Petscop 11. Oh my goodness, dude. It all lines up so perfectly. Oh, also, I should probably mention this. I was told there's going to be a bombshell in the captions of this one. Still not activating the captions, but I will be coming back, like, right after this reaction to check that out.
Right? If we could take that's yep. I know, I could probably just measure the stone now from the satellite right now, roughly.
Did he say from the satellite? What the bro's using satellites? I must have been mishearing that.
I could probably just measure the stone now from the satellite right now, roughly.
It sounds like satellite. It sounds like he is saying satellite. We got Petscop in space now. What the freak?
No, they don't know much more than we do now. I don't like talking to them. They intimidate me. And I'm sure they wouldn't intimidate you at all. Hey, have they called you? They haven't called you, right? I mean, Jill specifically. She hasn't called you.
Jill. We're seeing that name pop up again. Jill, whose role in this I still have no idea. But we know that Paul is intimidated by the family, and we know that Paul is very intimidated by Jill, at least at this point in the series. So that could provide...
I didn't voluntarily mention you. She asked because you know I'm talking to you in the first few videos. And so she asked who I'm talking to in the videos, and so I told her, but she didn't ask anything else, so I don't think she actually cares. And you don't have to worry about it, right? Because you aren't family, so you wouldn't have a room. That's the thing.
Wait a minute. Where have I heard that before? Petscop 12, when Rainer was talking to Tiara. Is Paul's friend, Tiara, is that who Paul's been talking to this whole time? With the way they're repeating that same phrase, that could be the case.
I didn't mean it that way, just, you probably don't have a room, that's my only point. Yeah, no, it's fine. No, you don't want her calling you anyway. Like, you won't be able to escape. That's the thing, if she were to start...
A freak?
And I should start taking you up on that offer. Hey, I need your genius. I need your, trying to navigate here.
Oh, so they move in the sensor boxes now. That's something I didn't think would ever happen. Like, you saw how that moved, right? Like, take a look. Yeah.
Navigate here. Yeah, I need your puzzle genius.
Okay, we're leaving the room now.
No, you're a genius. Wait, let me get there before I start talking about this.
Okay, so we're going back to the quitter's room. We haven't been here.
Yeah. You weren't in the middle of something, were you? I can let you go. Good. Well, okay. So, I was expecting the cage puzzle to lead into something else.
Yeah, me too, kinda. It was, like, kinda, sorta half disappointing. Like, we found the other side of the quitter's room, but we didn't really get anything out of it. Aside from Tiara now being free, which, now that I think about it, Tiara was freed shortly after that recording, so we might not see Tiara here.
But there's really nothing here left. The Tiara character is gone now. Yeah, completely. Like you look over on the other side, and now there's not. There was like the Tiara character was there, and then I left, and then the next time I came back, they were gone.
Okay, so that doesn't sound like Paul saw Tiara, like when they sort of met in between, like outside of the quitter's room. It doesn't seem like Paul saw that. Only Tiara saw Paul, so now, you know, he's kind of confused.
What do you mean, of course? Give me a second to verify that logic.
Okay, so now we're a little bit later. We've cut over something. I'm assuming Paul has, like, checked with whatever, and I don't know where we are now. Dang! Turn down your mic.
What?
Oh, we were in there, okay.
Why would I be in a car? I'm playing Petscop. Why would I be playing Petscop in a car?
You know, that's funny, because it seemed like back in Petscop 13, Paul was in a car.
The f***? That was just my door.
The Shadow Man.
Front door. Doesn't make any sense. No, that was my door. It's just stretching.
Okay, so we're here as the Shadow Man. Oh, I accidentally bumped my table. That's interesting. I wonder why we need to be here as the Shadow Man. What's going... Was not expecting that. That's how you get run over? Okay, so clearly we weren't done with the Shadow Monster Man stuff yet. Now we might be. I don't know. There might be more later or next episode.
Hey, what the fuck?
Wait, the camera's moving
I just
slightly.
got hit by a car. I walked on the road where the cars pass by and they never hit me. I just walked on that road and the car hit me and I disappeared.
That kind of reminds me, and I don't know if these are connected, but in Tana's description, they mentioned something about like a dog getting run over. This might be connected to that, but I don't know.
No, I just forgot to start the recording.
Hey, we got it on tape now, Paul. We got it. You could thank Petscop for that one, automatically starting a recording of its own.
They won't like that. So I missed that. Was not able to capture that. I wonder if I can get that to happen.
Okay, well, we got it now, so... Looks like your butt is saved. Hi!
Oh.
Why the freak are your eyes like that?
Hey, you there? Paul, you there?
What?
Paul, you there?
He's saying, someone, are you there? I don't know what he said. He said it too fast.
What?
They're gone. Why are they gone? What's going on?
What are you doing there? Why are you standing there?
He's talking to Tiara now. What?
What the f***?
Yeah, that's my question. What in the freak? What do you mean that way?
You want me to do something?
What are you trying to get us
Come
to
on,
do?
what do you want?
What's over there?
I know you're trying to say something to me.
But what is it?
What do you want?
Come on, Paul, figure it out.
What do you want? What? What? What?
Come on, Tiara. Give us a hint. Oh, what's happening? Paul's getting louder.
What? What?
Oh, snap. Is Paul getting angry? And now we're in the demo footage. Been a while since we've seen this. Interestingly, the other footage UI is gone now. So why are we seeing this? No. Oh. That's what happened in between those two moments. And then that's why we saw those school pieces of footage in the, in Petscop 11. So that was still technically in between Petscop 10 and 11, but that school footage that Paul got came before, he went to the house. So that's essentially what that means. And now we're in room impulse mode, apparently. What the hey? Oh, there's a guy. Yeah, we're taking control of him now. Why are we here? We're going into school. Yeah, I can see Marvin in the darkness there. We are... It's been a while since we've been to the school. But we're back here now. Where are we about to go? There are a couple places here that we haven't gone yet. We haven't gone to the basement, although that feels more fitting for next time. We could go there this time, though. There is also the third floor that we have yet to explore. So where are we about to go? We about to go to the other classroom? Where are we going? Why are the lockers like that? I don't know. Here's the lock that we still don't know the code to. What the hey? Yeah, the lockers disappear. I don't... Yeah, it's the lock. Okay, can't solve it. Oh, wait. No, we can't solve it. Alright, so where are we about to go? Okay. Where are... Second floor? Yes, sir. Yeah, this is back to Petscop 15 now. Did I hear something? Going right down the middle. Oh, yeah, because they always bring you back here. Wait, what? What is happening? Okay, clearly it's bugged to some capacity. I don't know what the freak is going on. Can we go any... Nope. Alright. They won't let us go anywhere. What the heck? Dude, what is happening? It's this picture again. Oh, wait. It doesn't... Huh? We can walk right through it? What kind of Minecraft? Oh, is this some sort of shelf? What are these noises? It's like 2 chairs and a table. Hi there. Sorry for pulling you out of class. I know you've been busy catching... Oh, give me a second. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Is this Marvin or is this someone else? And also, I didn't think we were allowed to have text boxes in, the school, so this is kind of new to me. Don't worry, I just want to talk with you. Hey, do you want to play a game? You can pick any game you want and we can play it together. What? What? Oh, we can literally pick any game. Okay, what we have? Grave Robber, Checkers. What does that say? Oh, it says Rotation, which probably has some lore significance. And then Accident, which, hey, that's like those Lego pieces or whatever that we saw in the window in Petscop 2 when I actually, you know, brightened it up and discovered it, of course. So these all have something to do, or at least these bottom two have something to do with the lore. So that's very interesting. And we can actually pick a game? We pick Grave Robber. Grave Robber is kind of like Battleship. Oh, you already know Grave Robber? That's good. I don't like explaining things. What? The windmill. Player 2 is waiting. Place your windmill? What? What the heck? We can't put it on a piece. Place your first grave. What the heck? Is this an actual game? Because if this is an actual game, knowing the rules of Grave Robber might help me understand it more. Because they didn't explain the rules, you know. Clearly whoever's playing knows the rules. You know what? Actually, this might be a continuation of Petscop 17 rather than a continuation of... Because we know what happens after Paul goes to the school, but we never saw what happened when Care went up the road either. It just kind of ended before we ever saw that. So this could be a continuation of that, and they're trying to trick us into thinking it's a continuation of when Paul came to the school. Also, these look like those party hats, these little player pieces, which I assume those are. We've got to place our... Okay, yeah, we're placing our second grave now. Place a third grave? How many graves do we need? Continue, record, start? Oh, exit. Exit's probably what they want us to do. And then I don't know what they're referring to when they say this, but what just happened? Okay. Marking stuff down. Oh, record. Move up, down, left, or right. Oh. Player 1 has moved... I gotta count the spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice, like, new game mode. Player 2 has moved 6 spaces to the left. I called you several times and you didn't come. Do I have the wrong name here? I notice you named your file Strange Situation. Is that your name? Please confirm. Okay, so they're, like, directly referencing the save files now. That's not even a name. So I don't know what... Your name. This could be very telling. Okay, this is Paul. Yeah, so I don't... Paul, okay. So that essentially half debunks my theory that it was exclusively Care that was playing in ever since Petscop 16 to 21 and like playing through the menus. Which could also reaffirm the Paul is Care theory, actually. I was a little skeptical about my not believing it anymore because Paul is still part of the family, so they can still find ways to connect Paul to Care. But honestly, I don't even know anymore. I don't know who is who anymore in terms of like Paul and Care. Your turn, Paul. Record. No, that's incorrect, because the windmill's there. What? Okay. Dig. Oh, okay. Player 1 dug up, so that marks where we've dug. Okay. Oh, we're marking where we moved to. What? Oh, okay, that one's red. Player 2 has moved 2 spaces down. Okay, we gotta record what just happened. Okay, they have it on the incorrect squares. Okay, we moved. I don't know what the other 2 options are. Wait, what? Oh, are you right-handed or left-handed? See, there comes that right and left comparison again. You don't know? Really? Well, which hand do you write with? That one? That's your left hand. That means you're left-handed. I'm right-handed. I use this hand. My right is actually your left. Isn't that confusing? Okay, that could explain the right-left control thing. It could be like they're facing the opposite direction, and that's why the controls are reversed. That would be a much better explanation than my really complicated one last time. Anyway, your turn. Yes, sir. Okay. So what is the point of this game? And yeah, these other 2 options down here are blocked. That looks like a K though, so... excuse me. So that's probably the back button. I don't know what this third option is though. Okay, we're digging. Oh, no we're not. We're moving. What are the rules of this game? I don't understand what's happening. Okay. We can dig. Can we only dig around us? Okay. What are we doing now? What? I don't know. I don't get any of this. I don't know what's happening. Player 1 reported that... Huh? Player 1 reported that something was something there. Moving 5 times in a row was a mistake. Now I can't retrace all my steps. You should dig often. It helps you win. Interesting that they're, like, providing tips. Okay, now what are we marking? Huh? Wait, could I see what that was? It is a cardboard box that appears to be wide open. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I have no idea. Something was there, but what? Okay, 3 spaces up. I really should be paying more attention to player 2's box as well. Okay, where are we about to go now? All the way over here? Oh! I think I get the game now, actually. Maybe. If you can dig in only the 4 like squares adjacent to you in like a plus angle, that doesn't make any sense. But if you can only dig in like those directions, that makes a lot of sense. And then you just gotta move around to all the graves, which you can only do again in a plus formation. And you just gotta rob them all, or I don't exactly know how you win. Oh dang, player 2 moved all the way across the board. Kids shouldn't say swear words. Do you know why? It just doesn't sound right. It's disturbing. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, but I have a theory as to why you're saying this. It's because Paul is Care and he's saying swear words, but you know, Care is supposed to be a child, so that could be the significance, but that's a theory that I don't necessarily agree with, mainly just because I'm really confused as to if Paul is even supposed to be Care or not. You should choose cleaner words, even when you're really angry. Your turn. Okay. I guess. What in the heck? Oh, I know why they're saying what just happened. It's because when you go to record, they're asking you, you know, what just happened in the game, and you're recording what just happened. I see. Okay, now we're moving all the way over there as well. So wait, so are we playing against Tiara then? Because we know Paul's, like, Pyramid Head character is red, and he's got, like, a reddish-orange character here. And then Tiara, we know, kind of has, like, the white face there. So this could be Tiara that we're talking to and playing against. I suppose it is possible. Okay, there was something in the way. Bro tried to dig up the windmill. I don't know what Paul is marking, even. I don't know what is happening. I'm learning the rules of the game. I just don't know what is happening. Both moving inward. That's a very big boo-boo on your face. We're going to help you. Together. Everyone is. What? Help with what? When you reach your Bruh. When you reach for your shoes will be there. When you walk through a doorway, the door will be open. Oh, wherever you go, the floor will continue under your feet. Okay, so I see. They're trying to get Care out of the, like, Marvin delusions. So that's kind of what they're doing with this. In that case, this makes this like a sort of therapy, which, considering the sort of contextual clues we've gotten about Tiara, kind of makes sense. If Tiara's even the one playing at this part. Every move you make will be made valid. Everything you see will become real. See, now I'm not so sure if they're trying to get her out of the delusions. Everything you say will become the truth? This is definitely not normal statements. Your turn. I'm lost with this one. I'm gonna really have to think about this after this is over, because this is... And there's supposed to be a bombshell, too, in the subtitles. Am I gonna be able to keep up with this one? Oh. You want to quit? Why? Oh, I don't blame you. Grave robbery is vile. This is an awful game, huh? We can play something else if you want. Well, we go back to the selection screen. What are we about to choose now? Oh, we just go back. It's okay. You can go. I hope you can find your real house. So are they referring to, like, there's another house, or your house in the real world? Is this game the delusion? Oh, that would be a sick twist, dude. That would be so cool if this game was the delusion. Oh, what the freak? Okay, yeah, we're back here now. Are we about to go back, or where are we about to go? We just... Oh, now we're on the move. Back back out here again. Are we gonna go up to the 3rd floor? Wait, we actually are? Oh, come on, man. We're going down to the 1st. Alright. We haven't actually gone down the stairs before, so that was kind of interesting to see. Alright, where are we going now? What the freak? What is this? No! What? There's gotta be something here. This is a loading screen for sure. No way! Oh! This is like exactly what was in that picture that we saw all the way back in Petscop 2. This is it. This is the school basement stairway. Oh my goodness, dude. And one of the doors is open. Are we about to go in? Please. Go in, please. Oh my goodness. We're so... What? Oh, what's happening here? Okay, we're looking over in this direction. I don't know why. Okay, bye, stairway, I guess. No! No! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, no. We were right there, dude! Oh, my goodness. That, okay. I was confused the whole time, but that was a good episode. A little bit boring towards the beginning, though, I will say that. Anyway, that was Petscop 22. I will be coming back to find that bombshell because, to be honest, I probably need it with how confused I am right now. But yeah, I'm not going to waste too much more of your time considering I've already been doing this for basically an hour. So I'm going to go now. So, hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!